Hey everyone, it is Cindy Buchanan, and I am coming to you today because I am getting tons of questions of people that are trying to understand the Pruvit comp plan. I know it's like really intense. It's 27 pages and everybody's getting kind of overwhelmed with it. And so I want to take a minute and just break it down for you because it's really doesn't need to be as difficult as it appears, but because it's so many pages, people are getting overwhelmed with it. And I want to tell you, the fact that it's as many pages as it is actually a good thing, guys, because the reason it's as long as it is because we have so many flipping bonuses that are available to us that when the company puts the comp plan out there, they give you the basics, but then they also are telling you every little thing you need to do for every single one of those bonuses for the entire time you're in the company. So what I want to tell you is don't get overwhelmed with that stuff, because what you need to do to be level 7 or level 8 isn't important at the moment. What's important is how do you get to level 1 or 2 or 3. Don't worry about level, the higher levels and the higher ranks. Let's worry about getting you started, giving you a basic idea of it. And then in my next video, I will break down exactly what you need to do to get all those other bonuses. But let's worry right now about a general overview and also what you need to do in your first 30 to 60 days in the company to maximize your money and to make as much as possible out of this comp plan and hit the bonuses that are available to you in your first 30 days. So I'm going to do a screen share right now so that you can see exactly what I'm looking at. And if you don't have a copy of this, it is in your back office. When you log in on your back office, it's on the far left side about halfway down. So this is our comp plan. And I've blown it up just a little so that you can see it a little bit clearer. So if you look at right here where it says rank, for L1, prover, which is just another word for a rep or a promoter, L1, you need 50 PQV, 200 TV, and 250 GV. So some people are like confused as to what those are. So let me explain. To be a level 1, you have to have 50 personal qualified volume, 200 team volume, and 250 group volume. So what is the difference between those things? The personal qualifying volume would be your personal order. So in order to have at least 50 QV, that would be a 15-day supply. That is the minimum you can have in order to rank advance. So as you go through the ranks, you'll see that eventually you do have to have a higher personal order. As you're rank advancing through the company, you're going to want more personal volume because you're going to be giving out samples. You're going to be selling product. People are going to walk up to you and say, oh my gosh, how are you, having so much success? And you're going to want to give them the product to try. And that's where you're going to start making your sales, is by letting people sample the product. And if you don't have any on hand because you only ordered 15 days worth, first off, you're not even taking a 30-day supply. So you're going to be on it for a couple weeks, and then you're going to have to stop using your own product. How are you going to have your own personal testimony if you're not even on your product except for a couple weeks out of the month? So I do not recommend anybody being on a 50 personal volume unless it's the only possible way you can be in the company. But then as soon as possible, you need to get up to a 30-day supply, because that's what's going to keep you being a product of our product. And if you don't do that, you're not going to have that personal testimony, and that personal testimony is your bread and butter in this company. So that's your personal qualifying volume. Your team volume would be anybody that you personally sponsor would be your first generation. Anybody they personally sponsor would be your second generation, and then anybody they personally sponsor would be your third generation. Your team volume is the same thing as saying your first 3 generations. So if you brought in 20 people who each brought in, however many each, then however many they brought in, that is your team. Your team is 3 generations deep. Your group volume, however, is everybody in your downline. So that could be people that are on your 4th or 5th generation. It could be people that were dropped down to you from the people above you. So if I was your sponsor, as an example, and I am putting people in our unilevel thing, which I'll show you in just a second, and I drop people down to you, they're not part of your team because you had nothing to do with them. You didn't personally enroll any of them. So they weren't enrolled by you, by your 1st gen, your 2nd gen, or 3rd. They were dropped. So they will count towards your paycheck, but they're going to be part of your group volume. So anybody dropped down to you, or anybody 4th generation or lower, those are, and all of your team and your personal volume, that's all considered group. So pretty much group is anybody that you have. Team, 1st 3 generations, personal would be your personal order. So you can look at this and just see, you know, if you're looking at what do I need to do to be on level 3, here's your level 3. Every level has a level, and then it's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, then the next level. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, next level. So wherever you're looking at being, if you're looking at becoming a level 3, this is your personal order. This is the team volume. You have to have 2,500 in team volume and 5,000 in total group volume. It's very laid out, very simple to understand. Once you understand what all these numbers are, it's not overwhelming. You just look at where are you now, where do you want to be, and you look at the volume, and it's really simple to understand. So next we're going to look at the placement lounge, and I am not going to go into too much detail. I'm just going to give you a general overview because the placement lounge at the moment isn't even open. And once it is, we'll do an actual strategy training on how to set this up. But I do want to give you a general overview. So your placement lounge right now, everybody that you sign up is just going into your placement lounge, which is all these green ones. Then once it opens, you will be able to put people in your legs, okay? And that would be the blue ones. So let's just say for a minute your placement lounge is open and you have 3 legs. You have signed up some new people, these 3 people, and these 3 were already in your downline. So now you can take them out of your placement lounge and put them under whoever on your team is needing help, or whoever's working really hard and is close to hitting a rank but needs a little bit more volume. You can place them wherever you want. They don't have to go this one here, the next one over here, the next one over here, like it shows in the example. You place them wherever you want to place them to help those people on your team that are close to rank advancing, to help those of them that are working really hard but maybe struggling a little, or so you can use your placement lounge however you choose. I will tell you, there are no leg requirements in our company. So you can have 1 leg or you can have 100 legs. It does not matter. You still earn the same whether you, however many legs you go wide. What I will caution you on is you want to go deep, not wide. If you go wide, and let's just say for a second that these are all legs that have been placed, if you go this wide and you only have a team of 10 people, there's nobody underneath these people. You only got like 1 or 2 people under them, and that's it. So nobody's really making any money except you. If they're not making money, they're not going to stick around, because the whole key is they're in this business to make some money or they wouldn't be in the business, right? So if you go, you know, just 2, maybe 3 across, then you're going to be more likely to be able to drive this deep, and that's where people are going to get paid. So you want to make sure that you're working with your sponsor and that they are seeing your work and that they are placing people underneath you. As you are getting those people placed underneath you, you'll see how that benefits you in just a second. But the key, guys, don't go wide. You've got to go deep. You've got to help your team out. Don't make it all about you, because you're not going to keep your team, and they're not going to be happy when they know you've got, you know, if let's say you've got 1,000 people and you go, you know, 500 wide, everybody's only got 2 people underneath them. Or you can go 2 or 3 wide and place all these people all the way down, and everybody on your team is making money, they're going to stay and they're going to be really excited. They're going to follow you. They're going to be watching you. They're going to be monitoring and mimicking everything you're doing if you're leading them as a sponsor that is helping them all succeed rather than just helping yourself. Okay, so let's go to the next part. This is the Go Fast bonus, and this is where you get paid when you first sign somebody up. So on your level 1, which would be the people you directly sponsor, you're going to make 20%. On level 2, you make 5%. Level 3, you make 10%. So again, this is the same as generations. You're personally sponsored, then who they sponsor, and then who they sponsor. Now, you do have a chance to get what's called an accelerated bonus, and we will talk about this in just a second. But you need to understand this is your first 3 generations only when you first get started. I'm going to show you how to open up level 4 so that you can actually maximize this and how to accelerate it and double these bonuses right here. So this is, again, when you're getting paid on your fast bonus, though, one thing that is confusing people, you're paid on the 20% would be off of the volume, not the dollar amount. So make sure that you're understanding that when you're looking at it. Also, when you first get signed up, we have something called a share pack. And if you want to maximize the comp plan, the share pack is definitely the way to go. What it does is it doubles all of your bonuses on your level 1. So anybody you personally sponsor for the first 14 days, it doubles all your commissions. So it tells you right here, double direct bonus, 40% on level 1 for your first 14 days. So level 1, instead of being 20%, is 40%. So let's say I sell a pack that's a $350 pack, which is called our Go Pack. Is $350, so I would make 60 bucks off of selling that pack. But if I have done the double direct thing and bought the share pack, now instead of making $60 off that one sale, I didn't do anything more, and now I'm making 120 off each sale. Guys, that adds up really, really fast. So I just wanted to inform you of how that works. The Go Pack, if you're not the Go Pack, the share pack, I'm sorry. If you look in your back office, you'll see it. It costs $200 and it gets you 60 more on the Go Packs. But the main thing is you're getting your packs for a lot cheaper and you're doubling your level 1 bonus for the first 14 days. All right, really quickly, I'm trying to finish this up. Your residual commission, it shows you on this chart. Basically, you know, if you're level 1 or level 2, whatever level you are, you're just going to look at this and see the, let's say you're level 5. So everybody you personally enrolled, you're going to make 5%. Everybody they enrolled, you make 5%. Who they enrolled, 5%. And it continues on down like that. And as you advance through the different ranks, you can see that these 5% started here is just on level 1, and then it drops down to 1%. As you rank advance, those 5s start filling up the entire board, and you start making a lot more money as you rank advance through the system. We're going to skip champion bonus because that's just a bonus, and we'll talk about that on the next video when we talk about bonuses. The last thing I want to talk about here is your residual match. This is what you're making every time, every month, and this is somebody that you personally sponsored. You're going to make 10% check match bonus. Then if you're level 2, you will also make that, and you can see how it works. Levels 1, 2, and 3, check match bonus. There's also an accelerated match where you can double this up when you get to level 5 and above. And it shows you, because I'm doing screen share, it's not showing. Okay, there you go. If you maintain a combined total of 400 business volume from personally enrolled Smart Ship customers and 400 business volume from qualified promoters. So you need 4 customers, 4 promoters. If you do that every month, it's going to double your check match bonus. Instead of 10%, it's going to make it 20% on each of those. So that's, you know, kind of important to keep an eye on the 400 and 400. So what do you do your first 30 days in the company? That's the key. That's what everybody wants to know. Okay, there's a lot of numbers being thrown at me. What do I do to get started? So here we go. Your first 14 days in the company, you need to hit your GoPro bonus. Your GoPro bonus is these C's are customers, the P's are promoters or approvers, whatever you want to call them. So this is you as the promoter. You need 2 customers with a 30-day supply. It can be a canister or the on-the-go packs, doesn't matter, but you need 2 customers. So your total of 180 volume. Then you need some promoters, and those promoters, they're showing you here with a 300 business volume, which would be the Go Pack. If they buy that, then you only need 2. If they buy a smaller pack, then you would obviously need a few more. And because it does go based on volume, not the number of people. They're just giving you an example of how you can do it in as little as possible. So the total qualifications is you need 100 business volume from customers, which is 2. You need your 600 volume from your promoters. So like I said, if they buy, you know, a smaller pack than the 300, then you just need a couple more of them to make the 600 volume. You have to have 100 personal volume, and your total team volume, which is your first 3 generations plus you, has to equal 1,500. If you do this, guys, in the first 14 days, this is what you get, and this is really, really important, so please pay attention. You get $250 cash. You get $100 in free, they're called Pruvit bucks, which is basically you use that for free product. And you achieve your Go Fast bonus, which is the 2 things above. But this is the most important part. You know, it's always nice getting that quick cash, but this is more important for what you're looking at, is it doubles your Go Fast bonuses for life. It doubles all of your level 2 commissions, doubles your level 3 commissions, and opens up level 4 for the rest of the time you're in the company. Guys, if you don't open that up and you don't double those commissions for the rest of the time you're in the company, that's just a lot of money to be leaving on the table. So this is really, really important. If there's any way you can go hard, get this, you guys can see you can do it with as little as like 4 people. It doesn't take a lot to get there. Now, like I said, if you're selling smaller packs, then it'll take a few more people, but it still is not going to take a lot. A lot of people on my team are popping this bonus, and they are opening this up and getting those double for life, double level 2, double level 3, and opening up level 4 commissions for life on the fast start bonuses. So if you can figure this out and get that in 14 days, then the next one and the last one we're going to talk about is your MVP bonus, which is you have 30 days to hit it. And basically everything you just did here, you're going to do one more time here. So instead of 2 customers, you now need 4. Instead of 2 promoters, you now need 4. Again, that's if they do the 300 volume. If they do a smaller volume, then you just need a few more. And it tells you right here, you need, these are if they're 90 VV, which is the 30-day supply, you need 100 personal volume, 3,000 team volume, and that's what that's the qualifications. So here's what you get with this one. You get a $500 cash bonus, plus if you had already got the GoPro, you'll get that 250 in addition. This 500 is in addition to, it's not the difference between them. So you get another $500 bonus, another $100 in free product, you get your Go Fast bonus, but here you go, double for life and earn on level 4. So you're doubling your level 2, doubling your level 3 commissions, and opening up level 4. So if for some reason you missed this GoPro, you still have a chance to open those up and get the double commissions and open up level 4. But here's where it gets even better. You also have your MVP profit pool that is paid every single month, and you only can be part of this if you've got your MVP. So this profit pool is 1% of the gross revenue of all new volume that comes into the company is put into a pool, and then is split evenly amongst all the people that qualified for that. So that's huge. The other thing that you get is every time somebody on your team hits this bonus, whether it's on level 1, level 2, or level 3, you get a $50 additional bonus. And this is for the rest of the time you're in the company. So as you or your team start recruiting and those people start hitting those MVPs, you're not only getting this right now, but you're getting $50 bonuses, just boom, 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 boom. And they're just going to start popping up every time you turn around. Those $50 bonuses start adding up really quickly. And you also are getting your MVP, your 1% pool as well. So guys, there's a lot of money that's being put there for you. You need to focus on your Go Pro, your first 14 days, your Go MVP, your first 30 days, which is just doubling what you just did. So do it once in your 14 days, do it again in your next 14 to 16 days, and you will hit both of these bonuses, and you will have a nice sized team growing underneath you, and you will be off to a rockin' start with a lot. You'll already be in profit. You'll already have free product, and you will be, you know, running your team and doing great things. So I just want to encourage you guys and tell you, you know, just look forward to what all the company has to offer, and go rock this company. Talk to you soon. If you have any questions, you know where to find me on Facebook, and we'll talk to you soon, or get back with whoever showed you this video. Bye-bye.